Howdy, howdy ho. You know that saying? Oh, damn it, what was it? Power tends to corrupt. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Sure, there's Sony and Microsoft to keep this absolute corruption from happening at Nintendo, but the Switch is currently the top-selling platform and could potentially become their best-selling system of all time. So how's Nintendo's success your greatest enemy, and how is it affecting you? Let's first start with one of the indicators that a company has become successful enough to become overly self-preserving. Of course, this is always within their legal rights, but this kind of aggression only comes from the top players. And it all begins with aggressive protection of copyrights. Again, perfectly legal, but let me give you a counterexample. Genshin Impact has so much fan-made content using copyrighted material, and outside of blatant abuse, they literally do not care. This could change, but would only prove my point. Underdogs don't do this because the damage to the brand would outweigh the success. When you're at the bottom or even mid-pack, you would not risk the damage to your image just to remove every possible penny anyone could be making off your content. You'd piss off more fans than you have. This is the first indicator a company has reached dangerous success levels. They are now protecting everything at aggression levels that do nothing more than inconvenience their fans.
I love Nintendo. Nintendo's successful. Nintendo only do good.
Yeah, you saw this coming. The next sign that success is starting to corrupt is greed. And how can you tell this is coming? Because you'll start getting games made with little effort. And I just reviewed one. Granted, their Mario sports games have always been relatively light overall, but Nintendo's been putting out some very light-on-content games. Fortunately, that's not all of them, what with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming up surely to be a lengthy adventure. But this is 2022. We know better now. Technology has advanced and we expect more to be done and more for our money. Don't ever settle for less. Don't ever tell a company with your money that they can reach their fingers all up into your wallet and take whatever they want. It's okay to wait for reviews. It's okay to hold off for a sale. It's okay to not buy a Nintendo game light on content. It's okay to even buy it used. And while I don't condone pirating because that is truly illegal, I do respect the kick in the nuts you're giving them. I know it can be hard to resist because the games can be fun, but you can't keep giving them more reasons. Let's say this and get this out of the way first. Nintendo Switch Online is the worst of the three services. Nintendo provides bare minimum online services. Cloud saves don't even work on every game and only on select titles. There's no party chat or invites. There's no achievement system. Heck, they don't even let you upload your own profile pic. And even your shares are only stored on the Nintendo Switch. You have to directly connect your phone if you want to save your shares off your Switch. What you're primarily paying for, then, is access to retro titles, many of which I don't care about, and many more of which I already bought on the Virtual Console on the Wii U. And they never brought over the Virtual Console, and now never will, because the Switch is a success, and this service makes them more money. Are you seeing the pattern yet? They don't care about you, and they never will because they're too big. They'll say what you want to hear, they'll smile in your face, but when they sit down and do their jobs, everything has numbers attached to it. You're just data, a source of income. Now, I recognize that everything I'm saying applies to any company in any industry. I also recognize that some people just don't care. That's what it means to be a consumer. They just consume, nothing else matters as long as they're fed. But I care, and I will never play the fake positive hype in the name of a corporation anywhere ever because I know it's not a two-way street. Companies seek out positive hype and endorse it. That's called sponsoring, and you have to be real careful about it because that's designed to use other consumers against your wallet. So how does this all affect you? It means you get taken for granted and counted on being blind to it. It means you get things like Nintendo Switch Online Plus, something you thought I forgot to mention, but I knew I didn't actually need to. And this is just Nintendo. Look at PlayStation sitting at the top of the game and revenue pile, already beginning to push full price games up $10.
I love PlayStation. PlayStation's successful. PlayStation only do good.
Be smarter. Be better. Successful companies are always your enemy. Always. I'll see you next time on the Gaming 5.